Hello and welcome to the first video of this course. The idea in this video is that you understand the elements and tools needed for you to be able to follow along this course. In order to start, you'll need a 3D model of our Hulk, which has been basically the final result from the previous saga about character modeling. Besides that, it's important that you already have a knowledge about a very powerful tool which exists, I think, from Zbrush 7 if I'm not wrong, and it'll help you throughout this course. Let's check this plane for a moment. I'm talking about ZModeler. In case you don't know where to find it, you can find it over here. ZModeler. This will basically allow you to work on the model as if you were using a common modeling software, and it'll help us generating some shapes, quite exact and relatively fast. In that way, we'd only have to sculpt and add details. In order to introduce you to ZModeler, it works through polygons, edges, and vertex. When working with one of these options, if you press the spacebar, we'd get a menu with a bunch of different tools we'll start using throughout the videos. Basically, this part over here shows the action I'll apply. For instance, if we'll delete, extrude polygons, if we'll combine, those sort of things. The second panel indicates what are the polygons that will be affected by that action. Later on, we'll work on polygroups, and that will make some things easier. Since we can set to work on a specific polygon or over a specific group of polygons, this second panel works pretty well with the polygroups. So you'll see later on, we'll use it a lot. The edges work kind of similar. Alright, and for finishing, let me tell you, on CG Maker's Pinterest, together with the reference we used on the first volume, we'll find some references of the character armor. Obviously it's just a toy, but it'll provide a good approach for detailing the character. You would simply have to search on Pinterest, CG Makers, 3D Hulk Volume 1, since we are still on the same section of the previous volume, and we can find here all the needed images. I'd recommend to create a good folder structure for you to constantly save your files and avoid losing progress. And I seriously recommend to save quite often. I'd recommend to you, for instance, to save at the end of each video, since we don't want to lose progress and have to start over. It's important to keep different versions of the file from the version 1 up to 100 if needed. Well, I really hope you'll like these tips that will be presented along the course, and I'll see you then on the next video.